Welcome back to the channel. Today is day 231 of playing chess every day until 2000 elo. And in today's video, we're going to start off with a little recap of a game because originally I didn't want to film today. So I was just playing a little bit of 10-0 Rapid, which maybe some of you guys want to see on camera, but it's not going to happen. I spoiled myself. Anyways, we're going to look at some of these games. Well, we're going to look at one of these games in specific. I played 4 and I went 2-2. But this game is ridiculous and kind of crazy. And the message of this game is do not resign. And without anything else to say, like just E4. And we got ourselves a Caro-Kann. And you know, we know how to play this. So we keep going. All theory. Take. And we push. We always do this. He takes, and then we recapture, obviously. He gives a check, which, I mean, does nothing. But something weird in my head happened here. And I thought, oh no, I blundered. My bishop can't block. Nothing can protect it. And I played knight c6. Why? I spent 7 seconds on everything up until that moment. And then I proceed to spend 30 seconds. No, 20 seconds. I don't know. Yeah, 20 seconds. What the hell? Do math. And I play knight to c6, just admitting, saying, hey, all right, I made a mistake. When I actually didn't, I should have just like, it's one square away. You dummy. Anyways, so we play there. He takes, of course. And now we just keep developing. We just castle here and we take the pawn because it opens up a discovery. But I mean, he can just take this and then take this. Well, actually I take first with check. So, I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, we're not taking a queen trade in this position. If you take a queen trade here, you're just saying, okay, game's yours. And both of us have played a minute and it's +6 for white. It's pretty pathetic, I have to say. And it's just unacceptable at this level. You can't be... It should never be +6 and each player have 1 minute used. This is kind of why I like the 15-10, because I'm more so like chillax, not worrying about the time. But then in 10, I'm a little bit more like, okay, I gotta get out of the opening quick. I gotta do this faster because if I get down to a minute and he has 3, that's bad news. Where 15-10, I mean, if you have 10 seconds on the clock, you get 10 seconds every move. So you can get away with a little bit of time. So I went here, attacking the b2 pawn. He protects. And then we kick away that pesky old bishop, and he hits me with that. So I go up here to stop him from castling. He goes back. I just keep going with the center. And then we strike d4. He takes. And in this position here, I realize that he has check, forcing the queens off. So after he takes, instead of taking back and letting him do this, I just play king h8 because I don't want a queen trade. I want counter attack chances. And with the queens on the board, I have that. So now he admits he's not going to castle, so he plays king f2. Then I take the pawn, attacking the bishop. For some reason, he doesn't take. I mean, I guess maybe he's scared of this. But anyways, he goes there, and I attack the bishop. He goes back. Now I go rook e8. We're setting up checks here to pick up the knight. This check, this check. So he blockades using the knight here. And then I bring the rook in. Also, this move was getting off of this diagonal, which the queen controlled, so that I could free this rook, because I had plans of going to this square. Now he goes back to the corner, and that king is not looking very, very happy. He's getting a little bit smothered. So I bring the queen in. He blocks, only move, because I'm threatening mate. The king cannot move. This rook's out of play. He's not feeling that extra piece. The extra 5 points that he has. It's right here. And guess what? He blocks. Now we play f5. Where's the knight going? He plays rook e1. Counter attacking. If I take, he takes the queen. But in this position, I have something beautiful. We sacrifice the queen. I noticed that after queen takes, the king cannot take. The only move that white has in this position that is legal is knight takes. And after knight takes, being down 11 points of material, I have rook e1 checkmate. And I don't know about you guys, but I think this queen sacrifice, this queen sacrifice, I think it deserves a brilliant move. But Chess.com does not agree. But that's okay. And the accuracies on these games, I played 80.8 versus 77.7. And yeah, I mean, that's one of my greatest comebacks, I think. And I wanted to share it with you guys. And of course, we're going to play a live game. We're going to play one live game today. And I have a performance elo of 1900 versus his 1750. So yeah, let's find our second opponent. So we found Longface Lu. And he's playing e4, so let's go Caro-Kann. So he plays d4. We're going to strike the center. Okay, so we're going to maybe get a Tartakower. Or maybe he plays the Alien Gambit. No, he just goes there. This is called the Alekhines Gambit? What's the Gambit? I don't really understand. But I am a little bit afraid. Why is this called a Gambit? It's not a Gambit if he hasn't given me anything. Oh, he's giving me the pawn. I see it. Do we want that pawn, though? I don't know. That seems a little bit risky. I think we take and just make him move the bishop again. Let's just take. We're not taking that pawn. And I kind of want to play this. Push, takes. This happens, which could be gross. So maybe I just play like a little crab setup. Something like that. I do have this check to get my queen out, but then he just develops. It's no good. Obviously, the idea is that if he takes, then I take the queen and he can't castle. But the problem is if he goes here, takes, and then he's threatening like check and then discoveries on the queen. I could also go this pawn, but then same thing. Except for probably worse. I guess if push, do I have this check? No, because he just goes here. Here, push, takes. Check here is not possible anymore because takes. Let's go for that. Let's try it out. And of course, if he takes, then I'm just happy. He develops. Let's go ahead and pin that. Now we're threatening to take the pawn. I do have ideas of playing this too, forcing him back. But I don't know if that's really that great. Well, here would be a fork. But the problem is now he has this. I don't think that's going to work in my favor. So if I'm being totally honest with you, let's calculate here. He steps back. I go here. He goes here. Can I go here? Threatening the fork? Or the fork's still in action. I think this actually just wins a piece. But I could be overstepping. Maybe now he takes and forces this. But then I still have this hanging. So this is interesting. Might be getting a little greedy. He does have a counterattack to this. But I will just go here, because that's kind of what I wanted to do anyways. So if he does that, then I'm kind of happy. I mean, maybe he has rook here right now. Sacrificing the bishop. But if I take the bishop, he takes... Wait, so let's calculate. Here, I take... He's going to take back, attacking my bishop. I could take, but then he takes. And boy, oh boy, this looks a little bit frightening, I must say. But a free piece? I think I get myself into trouble too much doing that. Rook there, I mean, the fork's not going anywhere, so I just play this, right? Yeah, rook here, I just go here. And if he ever plays this, then we have the fork. Can't take because then I take. So I might do this out of desperation just to get rid of the bishop and isolate my pawn. That could be an idea. Also just get this activated ASAP. Yeah, so my opponent just sacks the bishop. Because after takes, he's going to go here, attacking this. And then maybe I just go here. Or maybe not. Oh, he takes like that. Yeah, interesting. So I go here. He goes here, then I castle. That's kind of my thought process. Oh, that did open up the door here. I gotta not neglect that. But I do have this move, which loses a rook. So I'm actually a little worried here. I think I need to play this to stop the queen from coming in. Yeah, my king's just vulnerable. I hate that. I guess, yeah, I think I just have to go for this. protect the bishop. He's gonna go here. I'll do this. Not what I wanted to do. And he goes there. So I need to go here, I think. Doesn't have any real attacks on this. Maybe he just piles up, but I think I'll castle if he plays there. Bishop in. Wow. He doesn't want me to castle. Can't really blame the guy. Well, I guess I'm going to go here to attack this and then try to castle long because, I mean, I don't really have much of a choice. And I think if I can get my king safe, castled long, I think I have a good shot at this. But if I can't manage to do that, unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to win this game. That's just the hard truth. I don't even know if I would want to take, and then trade queens because he just gets two very, very powerful rooks here. But I guess I can go here. Yeah, that looks decent. If he allows me to take, and then go here. I can just step up, get out of this. Takes. I mean, I wanted that, right? Queen takes. What's his plan? This? I guess I could take with the king. It looks kind of ugly, but maybe it's the best choice. And then I like walk over. Ah, that's such a hard choice. King takes. Probably push here. I'm kind of worried about this check, but I guess I don't really need to be because I can go here. I think I'm going to take with the king. I was a little bit worried about this. If I can do this, I will be very happy. There could be some crazy move like this right now. Because if he forces my king to stay in the center, I'm going to have a lot of trouble. But that would weaken him tremendously. Can also just do this. But then he's creating some counterplay. Maybe I play rook to e8 to always be protecting that bishop without the queen. Because that's one issue right now. I just always having to protect this. Using the queen because I want to move the queen and I want to move the king. I also feel like this move is going to come, which would prepare this. So maybe if he plays queen here, I have to play this, I think, so that I can play queen or bishop back. But then I'm allowing checks here. Everything's so difficult. The game of chess is so hard. I know one thing right now is I do not want to get greedy, so I need to focus on king safety. Pieces, pawns, they're great, but they're nothing without your king. And I feel like my king is, I feel like he's been stabbed and is like laying on the ground, just waiting for somebody to come help. Okay, so he plays queen f3. What's the idea? Stopping this. I mean, there's a pawn here, but like I said, I can't get greedy, I don't think. But I guess now that he's moved there, this becomes less of a threat. So if he goes there, I can just do this. So maybe we play king over. And if check, we go here, defended. So let's play king over. I guess this does open up this diagonal for my bishop if I really needed it, but I can't go here. And if I go here, this check is devastating. Okay, so he pushes that pawn. He's trying to trap my bishop for sure. I could go here and try to force this trade. Here, what's he trying to do? Here, takes. He can come in, which is kind of terrifying. Maybe I go here. Here, what's he trying to do? I'm trying to walk this way. Here, this really has no squares, but I can go like this. But he controls this, so then my bishop does get stuck. This hangs the bishop. This is a free pawn, but I lose this with check. I really think I need to play this and just... I go here. He plays this. Come here. Check. I can block, but then my king's coming up. We have to... I think we have to go for it. If I don't get the rook into play, then what's the point? And if he lets me play king b8, then on check, I always can go here. Yeah, so he goes for that. I thought he was going to do that. So now the question is... So I go here, check, blocks, and then maybe we go here. Or blocks, if takes. Here, check, blocks, takes, and he's actually threatening checkmate, so I can't do that. I could threaten the... wait a minute. What if I go here, takes. Here, if takes, then I take the bishop. I'm kind of happy with that. Okay, let's go for that. And if they take and I take, this is now pinned, and I'm threatening to capture. There is this move. Okay, so they take, I'll take back. Gives a check, which forces me into a bad position here. Yeah, you didn't want to allow this. Here, I'm threatening to just do this, though. And then we can just go back. Here, there's like checks. If I go here, he doesn't have any checks, which I like. So let's go here. Now we're threatening to take on g4, force a queen trade. But I imagine they're going to play h3 or f3. f3 would... what would be better? I don't know. Oh, they're actually just threatening to take my bishop. Ooh. Okay, so now we're losing. Great. Oh, dang it. Yeah, my opponent just played very well here. I don't know if I should keep the queens on the board or not. Yeah, that was a good play by him. Check, yeah. Ah, dang it. So I could take the pawn, keep my pawns all good. But there's this check. Yeah, I have to take. Just simply have to take. Now I need to connect my rooks. Can I allow this? If I go here, he can't come in, so I can just stop it. So let's play king up first. And if he takes, I'm happy to take back. I think this is a mistake because he can't really hold on to it. Can do that. Dang it. Okay, let's go to this file. I think he's going to double up. I probably shouldn't. Okay, he goes for that. He's just up 2 pawns. Doubled up. Can't really allow him to just come in. Okay, he goes king there. We're going to double up now. We're threatening this pawn. I'm going to play king here, I think. And then try for this. That doesn't do anything. What am I going on about? Let's go here so that he doesn't have this. And he just picks up a pawn. Oh, I want to cry. Yeah, this game is difficult. Okay, we need to like get in somehow. But he's just got 2 connected pass pawns now. Still gotta stop this. We can go here. We're threatening to take this. Then does he have check? Takes. He could simplify down into a winning endgame, can't he? Rook in. I mean, I can just take this pawn. But then I'm worried about check. Takes. Check. Takes. Here. Is that what he's seeing? Probably. I mean, if that's how it is what it is. Yeah. I mean, I just don't know. Okay, we got the opposition. He can create a pass pawn, I think. Here, takes, takes. Yeah, then he's just got 2 pass pawns. Let's go here. I don't know. Just a waiting move. I mean, he's going to be able to make a pass pawn. There's nothing here, is there? Simply just 4 on 3, plus an extra pass pawn. I'm very disappointed that I lost this game. But I guess, like, the piece for 2 pawns isn't as bad as it seems because my king was just so vulnerable. I said it. If I was not able to just get my king long castled or over there, I was going to lose the game. And maybe I didn't go about it right, but yeah. So, I mean, he can make any move he wants, really. And there's not really much I can do. Simplest. Here... takes, here takes. I mean, no matter what, he's just going to be able to take. Here, takes, here. So he's got this. But I think this is like, I don't know, one of our better cases. If there is a better case in this situation. He's just got a waiting move, which, yeah. There it is. We have to go back. Now he can just push. But then I'll go here. So he's got to shoulder me. I mean, props to my opponent for pulling this off. Yeah. I think I had a winning position, but it just didn't happen. Now I'll let him checkmate me. My opponent played with an 80.8 and I played with a 70.9, and I was correct. We did have an advantage. It wasn't a huge advantage. So we got a Caro-Kann taking, and then we play this, which is a mistake. And this is a mistake as well. Taking's a mistake. I mean, a mistake as well. Taking's a mistake. I mean, I guess I was just overextending. I should have just developed. This is a bigger mistake. Because all of his pieces are just converging, so... take with the queen. Yeah, I mean, he missed something, and then that's just a blunder. Yeah, so I mean, there was just nothing. And then we had this, and yeah, the sacrifice of a piece to simplify down. What was I supposed to do? Probably just keep the pieces on the board, but it is what it is. And there's, yeah, we played on, but he had a performance elo of 1900 versus 1500, and it looks like my opponent actually gained 17 elo, so he must not have played very much. Yeah, so I mean, it is what it is. Not our greatest performance, but if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you tomorrow.